Okay, to finish up part two of I Apologize to a Fake Person. As I was saying, David did everything he could in his power to make peace with King Saul. And he was very respectful, he was humble, and when it finally got to the point where he accepted that Saul was never going to stop trying to kill him, he left. He left the land and did not return until Saul returned. Um, Also, what I was saying before is that God was showing me that with me praying over my job and praying over my finances and asking Him to watch over those things and protect them for me, because that's how I take care of myself, um, by the grace of God, that by apologizing to her, it was closing a door. Now, what door? I don't know, and quite frankly, it really doesn't matter. As long as it's closed, locked, nailed shut. So now I'm thinking, what about tomorrow? What about the next time I see her? Do we walk past each other? Do we speak? Do we hug? What's going to happen? Um, I'm definitely going to let her take the lead because I don't feel comfortable putting myself out there. Because like I said, once upon a time, I was a rug. I was completely and utterly emotionally scarred by the stuff that people said and did to me. um, it makes me think about this man who I think tomorrow I'm going to have to go up to him and make peace with him, even though he's a man with a vagina. He made a comment to me that he was keeping me from being fired. I went to the supervisor. She tried to cover for him by saying, no, he was just joking. I think she really meant it. I think. And after that, he stopped speaking to me, like, strongly. And I didn't even connect it until today that that's when he stopped speaking to me. I thought it's because, I can be kind of distant and I won't speak first for the most part at work because I don't feel comfortable walking into a situation where everybody knows each other and then speaking and then they don't speak. Because like I said, once upon a time, yada, yada, yada. But if people speak to me, I will speak, and then there are certain people I feel very free and comfortable around that I do speak to first, very happily. Um, but these men, yeah, some of y'all are too sensitive, like women. And then as soon as somebody call you on it, you get even more sensitive and show your behind. That shows that you act like an emotionally scarred woman. But anyway, so I'm just going to do whatever God tells me to do, irregardless of how I feel about it in the natural or how it wars with my ego or what I'm actually experiencing because he's seeing things further down the road that I can't see. I can imagine, but I can't see for sure. I don't know, like little nooks and corners and crannies. So anyway, just wanted to share that real quick about how I apologize to someone today who is fake. Um, I don't know if something actually went down between the two of us. I said something. Maybe I looked at her funny one day. I don't know because she never came to me. And apparently I was sitting here as I was waiting for the first video to download, that I never went to her to ask her what the problem was, why she had started acting so distant, because I made up my mind that she wasn't that important to me or that much of an asset in my life um, to go that far. So it's all fair in love and war. But anyway, hopefully it's not too much rambling. And for those who listen to this, they will get something out of it. When it's time to be humble, be humble. Chris Brown. Chris Brown had to get off of Twitter because he cussed out some woman who apparently had been stalking him for like 2 years with all these sarcastic comments related to what he did to Rihanna. Now, how I see it, white America is outraged at a woman beater. And they're voicing their disgust that they don't see us expressing. I see Chris Brown and Rihanna as two emotionally scarred kids. They don't have anyone in their camp to help them grow up and mature and take responsibility for their lives and for their actions. And so you have this grown woman looking for attention, and now she got some media hype, national media hype behind her because Chris Brown cursed her out. And Chris Brown is foolish because when she first started stalking him, he should have blocked her. You don't sit there all in your ego saying, I'm not going to block her. She's not going to be able to tell people that I blocked her. Or maybe he got so many tweets coming through he didn't even notice her. I don't know. I'm just saying, from that viewpoint, how people get real ego-ish and they don't want to look cowardly or like a punk, so they don't block somebody. But when you want peace in your life,